Hi everyone, I just want to come on really quickly to show you something really fun and interesting. This is a paper that I have just created. It's just a bit of a drop paper. It's an A3 piece of paper that I keep, that you've seen me use when I'm creating a piece of work, and I stamp off and, you know, rub the excess stencils and so on and so forth. And I've just finished it playing with some acrylic stamp pads and some distress inks, and I just and a bit of this Ducraft gold spritzing ink, and I just love it. I mean, that's got a great big black blob there, but I just think that's a brilliant paper, really pretty paper just to use to cut up for collage. So I'm just going to show you another one and show you how I created it. So that one started off similar to this. You can see that I've wiped off stencils here where I've been stamping circles using a lid. Hang on, let's see if I can reach one. A lid like that. I've just stamped it off here. But in fact, let's start off with a bigger. So I'm just using an acrylic stamp pad here, dabbing over my distress inks like this, and then spritzing it with some water, and then stamping randomly like this. Let's do some more of the picture raspberry. And I've just basically covered the whole of the piece of paper, or the one that I just showed you, in various different colourways until it was completely full. Let's choose another colour. I've only got a few of the distress inks. I've got these 6 colours here, and then I've got a couple of sort of like mahogany and a brown colour, but I didn't really want to use the brown and the mahogany for this. I wanted the more vibrant colours. But I just think it just produces some really pretty effects. It's a bit messy, but oh gosh, it's just so much fun. And overlap as well, just to create interest. And just dab it off until you've used up all of your ink. Let's go for yellow this time. I only used three colours before, and it was so much fun that I went and grabbed an orange and a yellow as well. And I thought, oh, I've got to show you. So just keep going like that. I'll continue doing it, and I'll show you what it's like at the end. But I mean, going back to this one here, I sprayed it with some of the gold spritzing ink at the end, and I don't know whether you can pick that up, but it's just got a lovely iridescent shine. And just look at the back. So you can either use the back side of it or the front side. So I'll carry on playing and I'll come back when I've finished. So here we are, some gorgeous, yummy, colourful papers. I continued dabbing the inks on with 2 sizes of acrylic block. I also tried it with some of these kids watercolour brush pens, and there's some of that thrown in. So if you haven't got any distress inks, you could do it with that. You could even do this with your homemade sprays or dilutions or what have you. But I just think, you know, cut up into smaller pieces. I just think that's great for collage, or, you know, making cards. I know that Shami Dixon has got a video, a fairly recent video, where she was just using small bits of your leftover papers. But that's a really quick way of coming up with, you know, putting colour down on a piece of paper. That's the other one that I was doing, and there's some bits and pieces of the gold flakes on there too. But let me show you the backs as well. I mean, look how pretty it is on the back side. And then finally, let me just show you this one. This is a piece that I created clearing up from one of my projects the other day. I'm just looking for the stencil. I created this, here we go, with my mini stencil. I was working off a colour palette, and I'd obviously got some leftover paint in all of the greens and blues, and I grabbed a baby wipe and I've just literally gone all over the piece of paper to fill it up, and used up the whole of the leftover paint, and I just think that's gorgeous. It must have been when I was doing my art journal prompts the other day, because the bird is stamped on here. I really can't remember. But anyway, hopefully that's given you some ideas of how to create quick and colourful background papers. And of course I can go over the top of any of these with more stamps and stencils as well to add more layers. But if you like that, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and take care everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.